Greg's taking a lot of heat. I'm not even gonna do that much time in between because I'm just so excited to see all these comics myself. So let's keep this party rolling. This next lady coming to the stage is so delightful. Make it loud, make it hot for Elena Fisher!
Hey, I'm Elena. Where are my weed smokers at? All right, give it up for yourselves for making it here on time. I smoke weed every day, rain or shine, you can count on me. You know, the thing with weed is you never know if you're gonna have deep thoughts or paranoia. I'll take a couple hits and be like, the subconscious is the conscious mind hiding. Who said that? What I love about it is that it's the great equalizer. You know, weed smokers will smoke with anybody. I'll be hanging outside a bar with someone I just met, and I'm like, we're not so different. So what if you're missing teeth and you live in this tent? That's not weed, is it? One of my favorite things to do when I'm high is go for a walk. But you never know when that paranoia is going to sneak up on you. So I'll be out walking and like, everyone else is walking a baby. I'm just out here walking myself. Don't be weird. Just act normal, just blend in. So then I'm like, help, someone stole my baby! My mom was a tough New Yorker. She kept things close to her chest because she was raised mob adjacent. You know, she didn't kill anyone, but she knew where the bodies were buried. I'm in my 30s now, and it's scary getting older because you see yourself turn into your parents. You know, my mom started every day smoking cigarettes and drinking soda. I start every day smoking weed and drinking seltzer. So I'm 6 months away from writing bad checks. But you know, it was hard having a mom like that growing up because she was always suspicious of my whereabouts. I'd be like, hey mom, I'm gonna ride my bike to Wendy's. And she'd be like, oh really? Who's this Wendy? And how come every time you see her, you come back $5 lighter? But you know, New York has so much culture that growing up, my mom never wanted to travel. I'd be like, Mom, let's go to Italy. And she'd be like, Italy? Why the hell would I go to Italy when I can get mugged on 23rd Street? And she was really secretive, you know. I didn't even know she was on her deathbed until her last week of life. And she pulled me in and she said, there's $900 in the coffee table drawer. Don't tell anyone. So I put it in my shoe and I didn't tell my brother shit about it. My dad's a geologist, you know, studies rocks. And it's hard having a geologist for a dad because I can't fulfill my role as a woman in her 30s because I know healing crystals are bullshit. That being said, you can find them on my Etsy page. Use code ElenaRocks for 20% off. You guys can pass this around as a piece of my product. But cash only while we're in here, okay? I'm married. Yes, I'm married for 5 years. Thank you. My husband, his name is Abelardo. He's Venezuelan. And English isn't his first language, so naturally we have some miscommunications. You know, I was sick in bed once and I was like, babe, I have the shingles. And he was like, oh, babe, I know you got the jingles. And I was like, oh, that's what I have. The best part of waking up is a husband that don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You know, it's hard marrying an immigrant because for the first 10 months they can't work, which means I had to pay for everything. And it can be hard to keep things sexy when you're living on one income. And early on we were fooling around and I was like, hey baby, you wanna try these? I busted out some nipple clamps. And he was like, are those not the chip clips from the pantry? And I was like, shut up, we're on a budget, now enjoy these hot Cheetos. But I think the hardest part of marrying an immigrant is all the paperwork. You know, you send in paperwork and proof, and then they send it back, and they want more evidence and more proof. So finally, I'm just like, Alexa, send sex tape to immigration. And she's like, okay, which one? Girl on top, missionary, hot Cheetos. Are there any Latinos out here tonight? We got a few? Woo. You know, it's hard marrying into a Latin family because someone's always around. I came home one day and I was like, who's that eating my $12 block of artisanal Gouda? And he was like, oh, babe, don't worry. Oh, he'll be gone soon. A year and a half later, I was like, why is your brother still here? My husband and I got married after 6 months. Yes. And I knew he was the one because we had the most clear, concise conversations. He'd be like, you like drink wine? Yes. Do you have hungry? Yes. My visa is expired. Yes. My name's Elena Fisher, thank you.